I'm your host of the Most Local 23, joining me for Uninvited Chapter 3. 3 strange calls you received may have been spooky, but they were ultimately harmless. The 3 bangs on the door, however, a break of fear paralyzes you as you remember you're completely alone out here. You stand in silence as the rain pelts the cabin walls. Am I imagining things? First there was a music box, then the laughing, now this. 3 more bangs against the door tell you you are, in fact, not alone. Your voice almost hides in itself as you call out for whoever's outside. If someone did hear you, they aren't answering. You wish you could see who's out there, but the cabin's old, and there's no people in the door. I'll grab the fire poker, look out the window, ask who's there again. Step out into the door and clear your throat. Who is it? Hear a muffled voice from the other side of the door. It's me, Wally, from the grocery supply? Oh, thank God. Walk over and open the door. Scared the hell out of me. Sorry about that, Miss Abby. Wally stomps his feet on the thick doormat outside, trying to shake the rainwater away. I only came to bring a generator, in case the electricity goes out. Zachary insisted. Oh, thank you. That's really nice of him. Not really. He charged it to Mr. Carter's account. Well, that's still thoughtful of him. You step inside as Wally makes his way in and droplets of water marking his path. I can show you how to use it. 20 minutes and a cup of hot tea later, you feel a bit more relaxed. You're a brave woman to be out here by yourself. Brave? How so? Not many people would want to spend the night here after what... His eyes widen and he clears his throat. I should get going before this storm gets worse. What were you going to say, Wally? Not after what? Your inquisitive gaze bore straight through him. He plays with the collar of his plaid shirt. Nothing, really. Just an old wives' tale about a spooky cabin. He's lying. Oh? That's what happened here. What happened here, Wally? People say different things. No reason to worry you by repeating them. I'm already kind of scared, to be honest. I keep hearing strange noises. How so? I don't know. Like someone's here lurking around. It's probably just the old wood creaking. Watch Wally puff up his chest. If you like, I can take a look around. I doubt anyone would be intimidated by him, but he's really sweet. I'd really appreciate it. Nearing the staircase, Wally pushes his shoulders back, steadfast and firm. Don't worry, I'll be right back. Stifle a laugh as a sudden crack of thunder causes him to jump. He rolls his shoulders back once again. I'll be right back, Miss Abby. Until the next thunder strikes, and you're like, this, I'm out of here. You watch him head up the stairs, and once he's out of sight, you pull out your cell phone. You've missed a text message. It's from Felicia, Alex Carter's secretary. Mr. Carter will be arriving in 2 days. 2 days. That's not enough time. I'm going to have to stay up all night cleaning. No one else here, Miss Abby. I checked every nook and cranny. Is everything okay? Yeah. My boss will be here in 2 days, so I have to work like Speedy Gonzales to get things done around here. Oh, someone who knows Speedy Gonzales. Mwah. Well, if you need any help, let me know. Also, if the roads don't get flooded, Chuck should be back in town to install your landline. To install? I think you already did. The phone was ringing earlier. Are you sure? He's the only one that does the installations, and he's been out of town for over a week. I could tell him I'm sure. Someone called me 3 times tonight. Wally peers over the phone, then back at you. Are you sure it wasn't your cell phone you heard? I'm pretty sure. Make your way to the phone and lift the receiver. There's no dial tone. This is impossible. It rang. It really did. You present the sympathetic look Wally gives you. It's probably stressful for you being out here alone. Sometimes we hear things that aren't there, or we get confused. Feel a tightness in your chest. I'm not an idiot. You're probably right. Words feel wrong, but you don't want to seem like a crazy person. Not again. Anyway, thanks for looking around. I appreciate it. Not a problem. Good night, Miss Abby. Watch him vanish into the darkness, the disappearing headlights of his car, the only sign that he's truly gone. Close the front door and rub your hands together. If Alex Carter, egotistical, debonair, was coming in 2 days, you want to be ready. Grab a bag of cleaning supplies and make your way to the master bedroom. Oh, mother of God. Open a window and just throw it all out. At least I have a job. You touching your beads when you're saying that? Fuck this job. I'm serious. Literally, figuratively. You're about to pull out some Lysol wipes when you hear the same subtle laughter. You stand up too afraid to look around. Damn, Wally. He must not have looked around properly. I'll call out. Hello? Is anyone there? Mommy! I mean, what? It sounds like a small child, so I shouldn't be afraid. Right? I mean, I can sound like a small child, and could you imagine me? Like, big, almost 6 foot tall guy running around with a butcher knife going, Mommy! You step out into the hallway and laughter becomes louder. Oh, are you coming for me? He listens intently to hear where it's coming from. I can hear you laughing. Do your parents know you're here? Oh Lord, I hope her parents aren't hiding here too. God damn it. Come out so I can see you. No, we don't do that. We don't encroach the other side to go, hey, come out and see me. You follow laughter and find yourself in a pink room. It's dark and you switch on a small lamp. Its soft light causes your shadow to grow tall against the wall to your right. Continuous laughter sounds like it's coming from the closet. There's no way you're imagining things. You flick your lips. Come out now and you won't be in trouble. It's silent except for the steady splattering of rain. It's not funny anymore, is it? Not when you've been caught. You look to your right and freeze. There you see a shadow stretched out against the wall. Behind you is a second shadow, and you can't be certain, but it looks like the outline of a man, his hand reaching towards you. Turn around and punch, kick behind you, dodge to the side. Turn around and punch! You spin around wildly, swinging your fists, but hit only air. Instead of an intruder, all you see is a pale pink wallpaper that encases the room. Outside, the rain continues its steady downpour. You can hear the rain beating against the roof. Your dark eyes flit back to your lone shadow against the wall. You massage your temples, trying the best to rationalize what you thought you had seen. It's late, I'm tired, this cabin is creepy. It was probably just a piece of furniture, and I'm imagining things. Remembering what brought you to the pink room in the first place, you inch towards the closet. Are you in here? There's no response, but you didn't expect one. You quickly pull open the door and see nothing. It's empty. Stand still, straining to hear any other odd or unusual sound. After a while, you give up, thinking that perhaps the laughter was also something you imagined. You decide to sleep in the master bedroom, but still feeling uncomfortable, you leave the hallway light on. The thrum of rain against the roof quickly lulls you to sleep. The next morning, you're awoken by the sound of someone screaming your name. You stumble out of bed and crawl to the window. I'm Miss Abby! Wally is outside, waving his arms in the air. Standing next to him are 3 women and a man you don't recognize. I'll be right there. Oh, that's a nice nightgown. You rush to put on some appropriate attire. God damn it. See, this is why, right there. Right there. The whole dressed, she had a suit on, female suit, and then it's like, a few minutes later, you are introduced to Chuck, the man who will install your telephone line. 3 women are volunteers that offered to help clean the cabin. Oh. God damn it, it's this name I hate saying. Maria L. And that's Maria G. And she's Maria I. Oh, this. Really? You're all the same name. Wow, your parents were really original. You're all named Maria? Yes, it's why we're such good friends. It's all also why we use our middle initials. You nod and thank the women for volunteering to help clean. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get this cabin in order before Mr. Carter arrived. Well, when Wally told us you only had 2 days to get this cabin in livable condition, we just had to help. Okay, I'm calling them by their names. Elle wraps an arm around you, which makes you uncomfortable. Speaking of Mr. Carter, we were all surprised he wanted to buy this cabin in the first place. The other two nod, which prompts you to ask, why is that? Elle looks around before leaning in to whisper, you didn't hear it from us, but someone was murdered here. Feel a slight chill course through your body. Murdered? That's right, murdered. It happened over 20 years ago, but some of us still remember it. I'll say, does Mr. Carter know? This is such a small town. Do you think Mr. Carter knows? You'd know better than me. I sure wouldn't buy a place knowing someone had been killed there. It taints the energy. My mama said it was a big secret back then. I was only 10 at the time. They tried to keep it hushed up. Why would they do that? Well, this may be a small town, but there's always one family that's more powerful than the others. I would assume they didn't want the news getting out. It was a big scandal back in the... Maria, what nonsense are you sputtering to a stranger? All three of them jump. Elle pushes her shoulders back. Chuck, Abby has a right to know about our cabin. It's not our cabin, it's Alex Carter's, and he knows all what happened here. What was that? He knows about the murder? Yes. He should, with all the snooping he did around town before buying the place. And the handsome man wasn't snooping. He was just getting to know his future neighbors. Oh, what future neighbors? That man isn't going to leave the city for us bumpkins and Bayless. Speak for yourself, I'm no bumpkin. Elle tosses her dark hair behind her shoulder. I'm a sophisticated lady. Do you even know what sophisticated means, Maria? Chuck tests out his phone as he talks. Never mind, I'm just saying that it's odd for a man like him to be coming here. Suspicious, if you ask me. No one did ask you. Elle rolls her eyes, and the others nod as well. In fact, I'll have you know that my mama told me that Carter... Enough! Chuck slams the phone down. I wouldn't have brought you here if you were going to gossip. I thought you wanted to help Miss Abby clean. Three women mutter something you can't hear and begin grabbing cleaning supplies. Chuck has the grace to look... Wow, a new word this week. Chagrined after the women leave the room. Sorry about that. Those three are notorious for gossips. I wouldn't listen to too much of what they have to say. I'll say... You shouldn't yell at them. I appreciate you bringing them out there to help me clean, but you didn't need to yell at them like that. I know I shouldn't. I just get tired of it sometimes. I don't see no need to be digging around in people's business like they do. Anyway, we gotta finish up here so I can help Wally outside. Since the roads didn't flood, the delivery men should be coming to deliver the new furniture and appliances. Mr. Carter's secretary was specific about wanting the old furniture stored in the shed out back. Wally said he'd make sure it was cleaned out to store the old stuff. Why is he cleaning out the old stuff? Why not just throw it all out? Huh, weird. You listen to Chuck explain the ins and outs of having a landline before accepting a sheet, Mr. Carter's contract and the new phone number. After he finishes, Chuck joins Wally outside, and you go upstairs to help the three Marias. Each of the women has already claimed an area of the house to clean. You're given the pink room. Glance at the box of toys and pull out a rag doll with bright red hair. It was clearly been dragged around by its arm, which showed some of the frayed threads. You grin, thinking of your own childhood doll, and place it on the top of the box. You're about to sweep the floor when you hear someone laughing. Not again. You leave the room to find Elle scrubbing the tub in the master bathroom. Hi, Elle. This is going to sound strange, but while you've been here, have you heard someone laughing? Elle looks up, eyebrows knitted together. Laughing? Yeah, like a little girl's laughter. No, I haven't heard anything. This is an old cabin, though. It's in the woods. You should be hearing some weird bird call or something. A bird? Or something. Why do you ask? You lightly touch a bead on your bracelet. I'm not crazy. I'll leave her to her work. No reason. You smile before walking back to the pink room. Sweeping the room spotless, you open the closet door to clean inside when you see it. On its back, in the corner of the closet, is the rag doll. Its arms are draped over its face as if it's covering its eyes. You shudder, taking a step back. Abby? You jump, only to find Elle, a concerned and quizzical look on her face. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Are you okay? You lick your lips. Yeah, sorry. I guess this old cabin has been making me a little jumpy. Pick up the rag doll, completely baffled to how it ended up in the closet. Oh my, I haven't seen that in almost 25 years. You hold up the doll. You recognize this? How could I forget? This little girl who owned it carried her everywhere. We almost thought it was a third arm. I was still young myself, but that little girl was just too adorable. You know who owned this doll? Of course. It's been years, but I haven't forgotten it belonged to Sheriff Dan's daughter. It gives me goosebumps knowing I'm standing in the same house that sweet little girl was murdered in. I mean, okay, predictable. We figured that. I'm sure the mother was murdered too. And Sheriff Dan, so Sheriff, I'm assuming he was on duty. Excuse my yawn. He was on duty, probably on his way home as a sheriff, you know. Wow. So I'm wondering about the murderer. Did he have it in for Dan? Because maybe he got caught doing something, or maybe he just, I don't know, wanted to hurt, I don't know, the adorable little girl and the mother. I mean, it was very malicious in the first chapter. It was about, you know, he was like, I'm gonna take care of your daughter, and then I'm gonna handle you. So, that's very malicious. It's very sick and twisted at the same time. With that being said, how do you all enjoy the book? We've got 2 more chapters to go, but so far I'm enjoying it. I have no complaints as of yet. I have none. Plentiful amount of characters, a really good story. No, I mean, it's a little predictable, but at the same time, it's enjoyable. I'm actually getting a lot of questions raised in my head versus just being like, eh. So far, good writing. That being said, let me know in the comment sections below what you think or feel about this book. And also, like I said, head down the description below. There's links for things down there. And also, remember to like and share the video. And subscribe if you're not already. And hit that bell. Remember, hit the bell. Make sure you're getting notifications. Until next time, stay well, stay awesome, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.